Right, here we're back, squeaky chair and all. This is the part let's move that slightly. This is the part I said we forgot, or I forgot to do, and this was, I've done this on here, and I've actually done it now. Now what it can do that, you can actually see, oops, wrong way up. You can actually see it actually opens and closes, which is quite a nice technique. I don't know if you can get a trailer from this. It'd be nice to have a little trailer for it, but I'm quite happy with the Jeep on its own there. So here we go. So we're going to put that on the front of this. Oops, sorry, on the back I should say. And it goes into this pit like that. So it goes in really easily, quite nicely. So here we go. So where that's up for. Yep, it is. So what we're going to do now is glue that on. If I take this away a little bit, you might see it a little bit better anyway. The shine is the glue, but don't worry about that. Okay. Right, here we go. So we're going to put this on here. Goes into there, and there you go. Now I'm going to put a little bit of glue. I don't think I need it, but I'm going to do a little bit down there on the bottom. There you go. So now we're up to the stage where we've actually completed everything on this stage now. So that's okay. So now I'm going to turn over there. We're on number 3 now, and there we go. So I'm not going to start that now. It's 14:57. I might do a little bit, but so this is the first segment of update number 2, because I've already uploaded update number 1 to get you to this point, apart from that bit. So there you go. Quite happy with how it's going. It's looking quite nice, and yep, really is a good one. Yep. You know, this does this. It doesn't look the same, does it? It looks a bit odd, but what it is, I have noticed, is this one, the spring is different, so that's actually causing it, because it's lower down, so it gives it a bit of a off the balance. So that's okay. So I'm going to put that over there out the way, and we've got to sort some things out. So what we're going to start with is the G's. Where's the G's? The G's, the G's. Oops. And there's G. So we can actually start doing, I will start doing a bit of this now to get ready to cut off. So we want G17, which is just here. So take this off. And that bit there, and I'm going to have to trim that bit there, because that's not part. Oh no, that's okay. That's it. Right, so we've got that part done. Then we need G28 and 26. So G28 is this one. That's G28. So I'll put that one there. And then we treat G26, which is this one here. Yep, it is. And come in. I'm not sure about that one. Yeah, that's okay. That's that one. Excuse me. And then we need G19, which is this one. These are all need cleaning up, so I'll do that off camera, because it's pointless me sitting there sanding and cleaning. I can show you what it's done when I've finished. So that's that one. And then we need G14, which is this one. G14. So we got that one, that one, that one, and all we need now is to put this together, which is H, and it's got to look for H now. So I've just seen H, so put over the G so it's upright. Excuse my arm. Come over here, and we're going to get H. And now we've got to do 8, 17 and 18. Oh, look at that, it's quite straightforward. Oops, I'll do it this way. 1, 2. It's up there. And then we need H38. H38. And that looks like it, and it is. There we go. And that's them 3 bits there. If I tip them up like that, you'll see what I mean. Oh, so that's it. So we've got all those bits there. And I'll come to this in a minute. So we build this up first. Right, I'm going to switch off while I do some cleaning up. You'll see this. It might not be done today, but because it's really hot in here. So there we go. I'm going to see you in the next segment of this update number 2. Right, I'm back, and I've cut these bits off and cleaned them up, and I accidentally glued this before I switch the camera on. So that all it is that back plate there. So I've still got the rest to do. So what we're now going to do is start fitting these parts, and so that's what we're going to do. So we need a small bit first, I think, which is this bit. It goes over there. Make sure it fits. Yep, perfectly. There you go. So we're going to put this one on. And pop that on. Make sure it's level, and it is. Got a feeling I'm going to have to put a pair of tweezers on this to hold this in. That bit there. There you go, and that's got it. That's it. I'm going to leave that like that. I'm going to do the other side, which is this bit. Again, just got a quick test fit. In fact, I need something smaller for that to get a good grip. Nope, I've got me little things in another case, little clamps. So there we go. So let's try this one. Yep, that goes on. Whoops, a bit awkward with that there. I'll tell you what, while that's drying, I'll do this bit. So we've got to put this bit together. So we're going to do this. There it goes. I'm going to do this because that'll smooth that down there, and then go to the other side and do the same on that side. Go back to the other side. I actually think that does actually smooth things out a little bit and gets rid of seams. Not brushing, but you don't want to overdo it. Right, that's a bit. Then we've got this bit to go on here. It shows it that way. Ah, I knew I'd forgotten something. Got to get me pinchers. You can see them little tabs. I don't think they'll affect it, but it's best to get rid of them. Because don't want any impedance anywhere. Or basically something blocking when you're putting things together. And I'm not going to sand these because the basic of that's all done. Right, next thing we're going to do is put this on. So it's got to be that side. There isn't any key, so no key at all. So if you do it the way they say. Yep, I think that'd be okay doing it that way. Just get that. There it is. Yeah. That's it. Now you can't see any. Oh, you can see a little bit there. Although it doesn't matter, it's all over the place, so that's okay. So we'll just run a little bit around this side here. That's it, and let that dry. So we've done that. Now that should have held there now, and it has. Bit of cleaning up to do there. Then we're going to put one on this side now, and we did have it test fitted, and this one's going to need the same. Right, I've got a little bit of sand to do there just to bring it back level. Don't need much. And that levels that joint up. This one, not quite. Right, here we go. Back in with the glue. And spin, squashing it. Sometimes you have to add a bit more glue to get these things to do. Right, I'll hold that for a couple of seconds, and then we'll come back with this last bit to be done. So I'll switch off for a couple of seconds while it's drying. Right, we're back, and I've cleaned all those bits up and took all the seams off, so that's okay. And I've done the same to two shock absorbers, which comes in here. I've done that, and this bit's got to be fitted now. So what we're going to do is look at where it goes, and if you can see, it goes. It can go one way, but it's got to go like this, so it goes into like that. So what we're going to do now, put a bit of glue in here, and put this back out. It's all in there, and make sure it stays there. And there it is. A lot of detail in this cut, I must admit. going to run a bit more glue around there to get it, because this one's come out really nice, so I'm going to run a bit of glue around there just to sort of smooth those bits off. Sanding stick will do it as well, but if I just do that, it makes that disappear. Now I don't think you're going to see much of this, but there you go. So it's done. Make sure that's still in. Yep. And that is the way it goes. Or that way, it doesn't matter which way it goes up. Or that way. Anyway, so that's done. So now we've got to put it on here. And where's the chassis? There's the chassis. So this, I'm going to test fit because I don't want to put it all in there and find out that it's all the wrong way around, or I've got to turn this bit round the other way, because I've got to go two ways. So what we're going to do is put this in here, and oops, that's the way it goes onto here, like so. Oops, bring it over. Oh, look at that, I missed it. No, I'm not going to do that. If you notice that I've missed that, I'm going to sand that. Will it go in there? Yeah, it will. No, I'll use a smaller one. I must have missed a bit. I don't like missing things like that. Again, when get covered paint, I don't suppose you'll see it. I did do that one, but not quite as nice as I could have done. I'll use my scraper into here as well. So I'm going to get whoops. I know I did the other one. Yeah, I did. But I couldn't have done this one. So I can get that bit in there. Scrape the seams off. Put that back on. Right, now we're going to go back and test fit again. So it's got to be this way. Right, pan over. That's how it goes now. So this is going to go, also I'm making sure, because I think it comes upwards. Yep, so it comes upwards there, so there you go. So I'm going to put that all together then, because that's what it says do. So now we know that comes this way, and that's got to go. Doesn't even actually show you, but it does. So, oh. That's it. Is it up or down? It can only go one. Ah, right. So it can only go one way anyway. So there you go. And I don't think I'm going to have to glue that bit, which is pretty good. And now we can go back into here, like I said, so, and then push that bit onto there, which goes, and that should line these bits up hopefully, and it does, and that's how it goes. So perfectly. So now I'm going to glue just these bits at the end, these bits. So I'm going to put a bit of glue on the peg here, a little bit of glue on that peg, and then put them on. I'll glue the other bits in place later. That's it, it's in. Gonna get a bit more glue there, a little bit more glue there, a bit of glue on that side, and a little bit on this side. Whoops, this side. Now we're going to hold them down. Right, so I'm going to hold that down, I'll switch it off and come back in the next segment. Right, we're back, and in the previous one I put all this on, it's all glued in place. It's now 13:10 in the afternoon, and it's 26.8 in here, and I've got a little USB, I'll show you, to keep me a bit, it's only small, it's spinning at the moment, and there you go, a little small one, shows you how small it is, but it does a really good job, and I forgot I had it, and I've got USB ports up here on the electric plug, so I just put it in there. As soon as you plug it in, it's going, and it's just blown a bit of cool here over it. It's quite nice, and then the glue just disappears. Right, here we go. So what I've done is all that's been done now. I've put a bit of glue into this area just to make sure it's okay, and it's fitting really nice. So what we've got to do now is we've got to do these two things. Now I've actually cut them off and cleaned them so they can be glued on now, and then we're going to start working around these other bits. So we'll be finishing number 3 hopefully shortly. Right, so we've got to come around here. These are number 13, and the ones at the back are number 12. It goes on both sides. This one it shows both, but it does say opposite side C12 as well, so that'll be okay. So we've got to put these on. So it goes, we do it this way, do it this way. These were the rear ones if I remember rightly. C13, C12s are the front. Let's have a quick look. And it's C12s there. There's C12s are on there, so I know I've got to do the back ones, and these are 13. So, and it goes in this back. So what we're going to do is put a bit of glue on there, just a touch. Put a bit on there. You can see that down there, and a bit on there. And away we go. Put that onto there, and let's bring that one up there. Oops, always fun to do this. There, and it's got to go on, and I have to put it down. There you go, it's gone on there. I'm going to run a bit of glue in there, not much, but a little bit, and a little bit there as well. And that one's in place. Now we've got to do the other side, and I'm going to do that again. I'll put a bit of glue on there, and a little bit up there. Small one on the bottom, and that one on the top. There you go, it's gone into place. And once again, because I cleaned them all up anyway, so they've got no moulding on them, which is good. So put that there, and I put a little bit on this one. There you go, and push them in, and they're okay. So that's done. Now what we're going to do now is do these ones. So we're going to get number 12, and I'll cut them off now. I won't show you me cleaning them because it takes a little while to do, because I'm a bit fastidious in sometimes. So that's what we're going to do. I can cut them off both at the same time. One at a time, but put that there for the moment. I've actually sent away for some resin tiles as well, and from the same place I got the these sets from, and these are bits and pieces, equipment. So it's from Blast. You see, the company's in the EU. I've put a link into one of the comments in my previous video, so that, with a link to the site. And I've ordered 2 or 3 things, a radio and all that. I might put that in there as well. So they're quite interesting, and they weren't too bad, and it's really good. So do that one, and do that one. That's 2 now. So if I put that one there, where's the other one gone? Oh, there it is. I like to see them. If you put them on the white, you can see it easier. That's it. Let's go. Anything else we can do? What we can get? This part. We've got G. I know. I'll do this. I'll put this on first, and then we'll deal with that afterwards. It's easier to do that. But yeah. So the road wheels have actually got some beautiful tyre information on them as well, and they give you a spare as well, so that'd be interesting. So there you go, but I'll show that when they come. I sent from like yesterday, so they might be within a week or so, we don't know. Coming from the EU, we never know. But I'm going to put me, because I want to see where the bits are. That's it. Right, here we go. So there it is. And it's easy enough, so what I'm going to do is I'm using this a little bit as well, so the other side of that, and then I do use the soft sponge on it as well, and then I'll do the bit around this bit. I wasn't going to do this, I'll do the second one off camera, but this is the way I do it. And I'll use that knob that I'll cut off I actually will do that with a sanding stick. I've got to do the other end. So there's the line, it's very faint, but it's there. So I don't put any pressure on this, I just rub it up and down. I think that's half of the problem when you start losing shape, when you put too much pressure on it. There you go. Right, so now I've got to do the sanding stick. I like this because it's actually triangular-ish, so it actually cleans up. Whoops. I'm not sticking to anything today, which is quite nice. So I'm going to do that around the shape again. And then we start going through this bit. Just adding that a bit. The other end. There you go. I suppose I could keep talking, but I have got the microphone on, and you might hear that little fan going, but I'll tell you what, they just give me a lovely little bit of a breeze. So, well worth it. I've had it for a long time, and I forgot about it. I think Phil Flory had one on he's in his new modelling area now, but when he was in the house, he had one, and he said they was good. So, and it is, so it works really fine. And of course, you can't have it too far away as you lose it, but now I know that can stay there. Whenever it gets warm enough, just put that on it and just moves the air around. Just right. Right, that bit's done. That bit's done. So right, that one's done. So I'll switch off now, and I'll come back in when I finish the other one, so we can glue them in place. Right, we're back, and I've got these two cleaned up now, so we're going to be doing those. So on the front this time, so we can swing this around and pop them on. Now where's my tweezers? Oh, that's it, the ones I'll see if I can do a better job with the old rubber. I like the old rubber tweezers. There. Goes on there and there, that's it, good. So what I'm going to do is put it the right way. There we go. And put this one on here. Right, that's that one. I'm going to see if this one goes onto the same length. So. There you go. Much better. There you go, so we've got to do this one. Hasn't rolled off the bench again, has it? These things do have a bit of rolling off. Oh no, there it is. So, same thing again. Put a little bit in the holes. And then come on for this side. There you go. Perfect. What we'll do is, like I do whenever I do a bit of sanding, I like to smooth them down a little bit. That gives it a little bit more glue anyway. Actually, it's gone in a bit better, so perhaps this one has got to go further in. See, that one's going nice, but that one doesn't seem to have gone in so well. So I don't know if I can pull it out. Yes, I can. I might have to snip a bit off that to get it in the same position. Oops, you can't see me very faintly. There you go. Put a bit on there. Put it in there. And see how it goes. Much better. I'm gonna have to let that dry really well. So that'll be alright. And this one goes in a bit better. Yep, it does. There you go, they're both the same now. And they're both the same to the bottom. Right, happy with that. Leave that to dry. Right, so let's have a look at some more bits. So, put that over there. This will be. Right, here we go. So we've got to look at something else now. And what we're looking at is doing this one. And this is H1. Where's H? Where's H? Oh, it's H over here. This is H. So we're looking for H27. Shouldn't be able to miss it. H27 is this big thing, so it's pretty obvious. Cut that bit off. Actually, and you need H1. Well, can't be too bad. There it is, H1 just there. And that's H1. Right, put H1 back over there, so I can see it still, and clean this one up. Well, I'm going to sand all this out and clean it all up and come back when we're finished, and I'll be showing you what we're going to put it on. Here we go. Well, I'm back and I've cleaned up this part. That's the actual steering wheel rack, and or bar I should say, and a little bit that goes there. So those parts have been cleaned up ready. Took me a little bit of time, but so we got to get it. You know, we've got to get it H47, which is here. Make sure we don't do so much damage. do that one because I can see where that ends. And then this one, it's got to come off here like so. That's that one, that bit's there. Then we've got to do G9. So we put H back there and get a GG on to get the other one. G. Where's G? B, G. Oh, there's a G over there. That's an engine part ones. Or parts of radiator stuff. So it's G9. Can't miss it here, I suppose. It's going to be there. There it is, G9. And there it is, just there. So we're going to come in under here and do that. And that. And there. Got that one. So now we've got that one. That one's got to be cleaned up. And that one. So we've got the three bits. This will be over there. So we want G. Is this G? Yes, G. G12. Not G12. G32. So find G32. There's G32. Where's my little cup? I'm going to drop a little bit into that. So G32 is there, and it's that right there. You can see that, I think. And comes the other side. It's got a peg on it, so that's a locating pin, or peg I should say. And drop it into there because that's quite a small bit. And the next one is G33. Can't be far away. Oh, G33, and this is G33 here. So we're going to snip that way. And snip that way. Oops. That didn't go in there, but it will do now. There you go. Put that back over there. Oops, that's it, my fan. That was a bit silly, wasn't it? Right, here we go. I think I have to bring them over to this side, I think. Rather than keep going past the fan to it. That's it. Right, so now my fan's clear of being touched. We're back to normal. So what I'm going to do now is clean up the best. I'll clean off this bit, the pegs, but what I need to is sand. I shall do that off camera. That one. And that's definitely one's going to come off. Yes, it has. Yeah. There you go. So that's done. So now I've got. Whoops. I'm going to leave that here. Right, here we go. Then I'm going to switch off now and come back in a couple of seconds. Right, I'm back, and now we're going to be putting this bit on now. So getting this bits and pieces in place. So this, what we're going to do is get this one. It looks like it goes sort of oops, like so, and this one goes on here like this, and it pivots, I think. Right, I'm going to put this bit on first anyway because it makes it more obviously. You do the silliness. There you go, and the round bit goes to the top, like so. That's it, it goes in. I'm going to put a bit of glue around it to make sure that it does want to stay. Just leaves the shine, I'm not worried about the shine. Just want it to be definitely ready in place, and it is. That's good. So we've done that bit, so now we've got to basically get this in place, I presume. I'll put that over here for a moment. So we leave that one there and that one there. Oh, and what's that? Oh, it's rubbish. I'll put that over that side. Right, so we've got that bit, and so we've got those two bits in there, which is good. And we bring this back in now. On this bit there, look, there you go. So now if I do that, you can see two positive bits there, and it goes into position there. So we just do a test fit. coming this way so you can see where they go. So there it is. Goes in place just like so. So all I can do now is get that bit out, put some glue in this area. There you go, doing that like that. And now I can get back into here with this and see if I can get it to go. Oh, look at that, went straight in this time. So that's it. So I'm going to leave that to dry and I'll come back in a couple of seconds. We're back, and now we're going to put the last two pieces that are actually on that put on there. I'll do 33, and then I'll call this an update, I think. So here we go. So we're going to put this bit in. Might be easier actually because it's got to go in there. So if I put a bit of glue on this bit here, you can see me, and then we come in underneath here with this. Come into that bit there. Goes into a little hole there. You can see there. And then that should fit up there. It does. So now I've got to get a bit of glue in there. And put that into position. And I can get this from below, I think. And definitely that one there. Right. That's it. That's in place now. So that's that bit, and then we've got this bit to go in, which is pretty straightforward as well. So what we're going to do is put a little bit on this bit here, you can see. Put this onto there. Does it go that way? Yeah, it does. Underneath there, onto there, and push it on. And then we've got to get a bit of glue in a little hole there. It's not in a hole, it's just an indentation actually. Then this bit comes into there and goes onto it. Always meant to go onto it, I should say. So I'll go over slightly. I know you can't see it, but it's a very fiddly little area. I think I could have drilled that all a bit better. I think I might do it actually, because I think I could do it a bit more of a hole. Right, let's get my drills. And that one might be alright. I'm not going to do it deep, just enough to get so it goes into a hole. There you go. Is it the right size? No, it's not. It wants to be the slightly bigger one. I would calibrate it, but it's a bit awkward there. Should have done this before I started, I suppose, before I actually put this glue in the bin. It doesn't matter, it's one of those things. Right, back in. There's an indentation there, and this does go in it, so I'll put an hole in it. It didn't mean to, but it doesn't matter. It will give it, there you go, it's gone into it. So now I can actually put a bit of glue there, just hold it, and a bit of glue there, and now it should be okay. So we can put that bit on right up close, and that one's dead pushed down. So now it's in place. So I drilled it with a, where is it? Where's that? A 1mm drill, 1.0. So there you go. So let's put that down. Do this and come over there and put that drill back. This is my second set. This, I lost one of the drills, one of the smaller drills, so I bought another one because they're not too expensive. But there goes with my, oops, that's where I must probably lost the other one. There you go, oops. It just doesn't want to go down. There you go. Does stop it falling out when you close it up though. Right, so now I'm going to leave this to dry. We're looking quite nice actually. And basically we've done, no, we've got to do that bit. Remember the 33, I'll switch off and I can find that little bit now. Oh, we got it, haven't we? Here we go, I'm just going to clean it up. Right, I've actually got this part and glued it. It was a bit awkward to get in there. It wanted a fetal fit, but I've actually got it in now. I think you can see, whoops, if I just get a little pointy thing. Just here, there it is. That's the bit that's there, and this bit fits into it, but it's part of the linkage for the steering to make it work. So basically you've got to do some heating. If you can see these flames, and they've got to be heated in that there. I think, yeah, there's a line there and there and there coming down to there. So I've got 4 lots of things so the linkage actually works for the steering. So, but anyway, we've got this bit done now. This is all number 3 done, apart from that just dropped into place, and that's got to have a bit of melted pin on it as well. So that's what we're doing. So I'm going to be doing that next, but I'll get the other bits off, cleaned up. But that'll be in the next update. Now I think we can say we're up to part 4 now, and we've got all this done. So I must have enough videos to actually put together to do an update. Number 2, I think it is. So really pleased how it's coming. I've done a lot of cleaning up, and I know for a fact that you're not going to see all my cleaning up after I've got the body on, but that's life. But at least I know I've done it anyway, and from underneath you can see. So there you go. Right, so happy modelling everyone, and stay safe out there. It's not the world's going a bit crazy, and I'll catch you in the next one. Happy modelling.